Rockstar I know why so many people have bad taste in video games. It's because they grew up with this. I'm not kidding. I'm not even joking. Why? Why? Let me drive off the edge or something. Don't do this to me. Retardigus 2, thanks for the 5 reals. The 4 types of black Americans. That sounds familiar. I think I got recommended that, but just didn't click it. Quote it, dude. Quote it. That could be a clip. That could be a... Retardigus 2, thanks for the 5 reals. The 4 types of black Americans. That sounds familiar. I think I got recommended that, but just didn't click it. Types of black Americans. I think I remember seeing the thumbnail. Yes, I did see the thumbnail of this and didn't click on it.
There are 4 different types of black Americans. Blacks, Negroes, niggas.
Hold on. Before he says words, he's a Blasian, isn't he? I could tell.
Negroes, niggas, and niggers. The first 2 we're going to discuss. It's very common. Blacks and niggas. Blacks are about maybe 20% of the black community. They're honest, they're hardworking, they care about their community, they care about themselves. They walk with respect for themselves, their community, and their family name. They're honest, hardworking people of good moral character. But like I said, they're only 20% of the black community. Because on the other side, you've got niggas, which are about 60% of the black community. 60% of the black community is filled with niggas, not blacks. You will find niggas before you find a respectable black person. And oftentimes, black people of good moral character, of good faith and good value, you know what they have to do? They have to hide because niggas are violent. Niggas are the first people to call them less than black, to attack their success, to bring them down and put them right back into the barrel. They are the majority. It is more popular to be a nigga than to be a black person of good character. That's a sad reality, and they represent about 60% of the black community. The third group, which represents about maybe 10% of the black community, is the financial and social elite of the black community, the modern-day house Negro. Now, the modern-day house Negro isn't doing the 1860s jive of, master is we sick. They are the biggest defenders of nigga shit. They will defend all the bad aspects of the black community, mainly.
I think he's talking about champagne socialists of the black community is what it sounds like the Redditor, libtards of blacks. I'm assuming is what he's saying.
Niggas in their behavior. They will sit in the courts and advocate for Pookie and Tyrone to get freed from jail. They'll go, instead of being lawyers that are going to uphold justice or become police officers that are going to maintain order in their community. These are the people encouraging, hey, don't do that. This is a system of white supremacy. You should engage in trying to be a productive member in society. Get your money off the government and sit back and be a fucking leech on society. Be a parasite. They encourage no growth because you know why? They profit off of nigga culture and nigga behavior. They make money. When niggas do dumb shit, they make money through music, in academia, through the jails. They are the ones keeping black people back at the top. Niggas, of course, are keeping black people back by, of course, when we allow these people to run around and do the nigga shit that they do. But those who are funding it, those who are sitting back and enabling it, intellectually, from an intellectual standpoint, from a position of power and seniority, it's the modern day house Negro. These are your Barack Obamas, these are your Oprah Winfrey's, your Kamala Harris's, all these people in power. Democrat or Republican, doesn't matter. The Republicans won't do enough and are unrelatable to solve actual problems that black people have, and then the Democrats will sit back and relate to niggas and appease niggas because they're afraid that the niggas will attack them. They're afraid that they will lose money the moment that they turn away from nigga shit. I mean, look what we saw with Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj makes nigga music. She makes disgusting whore music for whores. And guess what? The moment she decided to go talk to Charlie Kirk's wife and go to the whole little event and everything, guess what? Niggas turned on her.
Yeah, I mean, that whole shit was calculated. It was calculated all the way back when COVID happened, because she was doing, the anti-vax shit back during COVID, and I could tell this is, some celebs have to be the controlled ops on the right-wing side, and for some reason they chose Nicki Minaj. I have no idea why. What a fucking weird choice. Maybe to normalize being a fucking whore to right-wing women or something. I have no fucking clue, but what a weird choice. Nicki Minaj of all people. Very bizarre.
Do this every time. And we see it each and every time. The final, the one we all want to say, niggers. Niggers represent about 10% of
The one we all want to say. Yeah, like, is he talking to gamers right now? I'm included. He's right.
the black community. 10% of the black community. Now, this is something that is very comparable with the crime statistics in the country. Niggers are violent. They have no self-control. They are selfish. Far more selfish than niggas. Far more entitled than niggas. The thing is that they're willing to die. They're willing to fight aggressively over their behavior and defending their bullshit. They own nothing. They want nothing, really. Nothing long-term of actual success or something of good foundation. Niggas and niggers live for today, in the seconds, in the hours, not of tomorrow, not of next week, not of a decade forward. The problem with the modern day house nigger is they also defend the nigger behavior. Either they don't call it out, or they sit back and they enable it in various different ways. Look at George Floyd. That's a prime example of a nigger. A disgusting.
Quote it, dude. Quote it. That could be a clip. That could be a fucking clip. That sounds like a clip to me. Let me play that back.
In various different ways. Look at George Floyd. That's a prime example of a nigger.
Yeah. Holy fuck. Yeah. Yeah. It was, yeah. I have to agree. I gotta say.
A disgusting parasite on the black community in America. And what did the entire country do? We burned down the entire country for this fucking parasite. We burned down the entire country for someone that was completely worthless, that had nothing of value that he was giving to society. Someone who was a roadblock to black people's success, someone who gave black people a poor name. And niggas, along with their masters, the modern day house nigger, decided they were going to defend this fucking piece of shit. They did it with Trayvon Martin. They did it with Michael Brown. They did it with all these people who are clearly not the best case, not the best representation of black people. But you know why they did it? It's because they're black. And because we can make money. If we keep niggas at the bottom, we keep niggas thinking this way, we keep niggas consuming, then we profit. Because niggas are the biggest consumers in America. Niggas will consume everything and then build nothing and then complain that nothing's been built. That's the mindset, that's the mentality of niggas in America. And hopefully we get to a point where we can dismantle this entire system, this entire culture within the black community.
Someone's got to feed this guy the JQ. He's got to dig deeper. It'll make even more sense when you understand the JQ. Trust me. It's more than just consuming, because, like, I mean, statistically, they take away from the economy, not contribute to it. And it was like an absurd number per person. Like, I don't even remember. Was it like $100,000 per person? Anyway, the point is, it's not just about consuming. Like, it literally is like the entire structure of the culture in America. It reminds me of a certain copy pasta from, unfortunately, a person who hates me and I hate him, but still pretty accurate copy pasta nonetheless. Yeah, it goes deeper. It goes much deeper than just the consuming.
But as of right now, nigger culture is dominant. Nigger behavior is more acceptable, is more attractive. Being a nigger is more popular than anything, than actually being black and caring about where you live, who you are, and what you want. But in time, with action, and people like myself and those who watch, things will change.
He is critical of Israel and a noticer. That's good. That's good. Very based. Damn, that's a really strong like-dislike ratio, too. Will we be getting a synthetic man plays high guard? You'll have to have watched Devin's stream. Sorry. I doubt I will play it again.